I'm learning this music. I mean, it's like in my head now. Good morning and welcome to Writer's Right. It's the start of another creative week. Yay! Psh, that's my fireworks. How are you guys? Thanks for tuning in. Let me sign into chat. But how was your weekend? Mine was fun. Productive. Things happened. We celebrated Father's Day. How about you guys? That was fun to do with Dad. I'm lucky to still have Dad around, I know. I hope you guys had a good time with that as well. Or at the very least, good memories. If none of the above, well then I hope you just made it your own fun day. Because I know it can't be fun for everybody. All right, I think I'm finally in. Hallelujah. Allie's here. How you doing, girl? How are studies? What you been up to? Let's see. I guess I should shout out. It's always the same music lately. I still have this plan. I just haven't had the time to create my own background music. I've got all the music queued. But now I've done it so long ago, I don't know what I did with the list. No, I downloaded all the music. I didn't just make a list. I downloaded it. Oh, so it's on this computer. Yeah, I could do it eventually. Let's see. But our background music is from the same cats over at YouTube. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, try not to sneeze. Relax music meditation. Thank you guys. You make some good stuff. I listen to them even when I'm not doing this. If you cough, can you stop yourself from sneezing? Where's my water? I don't know if drinking water will help either. All right. Well, today I'm going to crack the whip. That's for sure. I'm going to, try not to sneeze. I don't know where it came from. It just attacked me. Yeah, today I'm gonna crack the whip and we're gonna do some focused writing time. I want you to come away with feeling like you've made progress on whatever you're working on. And in case you're joining us for the first time, because I don't say this probably often enough, we do 2 writing sprints, each are 25 minutes long. I usually blab through most of it, but it's like coming to write with a friend, except you write your stuff and I write mine. I actually am working on a scene from a script today. This true life story, which is really fascinating. And yeah, that's what I'm going to work on. What are you going to work on? My goal is I've started the scene. I know what the scene has to do. It's all scenes in movies have beginning, middles, and ends, as any scene should have, even if in a book. I don't know. Do you think of your books? Do you think in the scene sort of set up? You should. It's interesting. It's a good way to write. Very useful way to write. But anyway, yeah. I think I want a full draft of this scene. I've just sort of jumped into it and then I got sidetracked last time with naming names. And part of me really wants to use this scene to introduce some characters, which technically I don't know if that happens here yet, but it would be a good place. So I might as well do it here, because if you introduce characters in one spot, you can always pluck it out of there. Although the introduction can't be the same, but we'll see. This scene has to do a lot. So I'm going to make it happen. How about you guys? What are you working on today? All right. It's about time. I don't know if it's just me today. It could be me today. What's everybody up to? Hopefully having fun. Probably working. All right. I've got 25 minutes on the clock. You can see it. I've buried it. I put it over on the corner of my desktop so that when I look at it, I'm actually looking at the right one on the screen. But then that's also where I have to put everything else so it gets covered. But let's get going. It's about time. Man, I would start early. No, I gotta wait one more minute. I often start late, but to be on time, to be early. In real life now, I am giving the impression that I'm not on time. Yes, I am. I actually like to try to get myself somewhere early, so that way I am on time even if something happens. But for me, it's like scheduling. If I allow enough time, if I set an alarm that allows me enough time to do something, it gets done on time. How about you? I don't know. Anyway, it is now officially time. I can start. Are you ready for this? This is our first 25-minute writing sprint. On your mark, get set, write. I love my big red clock. It's so pretty. Yay, the sneezing went away. Okay. Okay. What have I written? All this music today is kind of putting me asleep. All right, where are my notes? Here we go. says autosave. I'm not sure what I'm autosaving, but sounds like a good thing. I guess that's what I'm working on. Final draft. It's an autosaver. Allie. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's an interesting class that you basically kind of pay as you go. I guess that's kind of cool in many ways, but that does mean it'll take a little time, huh? Aw. Each class costs 131. Is that like pounds or? And how many classes do you need? I'm not sure if that's a lot or I don't know. When I went to school, that sounds so old. Back in my day when I went to school, it was expensive too. Gosh. I know that I've looked at taking, I did take some classes. I went and took, oh boy, talking back in the day. After I graduated from college, I did take, I went to work. I worked for a while, but then I went and took, years later, I wanted to learn Photoshop. I decided I needed to learn computer digital graphics and stuff that would be useful. And actually it's turned out useful making books, but I never used it for a profession. And the class I took was awful. It was an awful class. So at least your classes sound good. You need 3 classes? Yeah. Oh, man. Is there funding available? Can you put in for grants? I know that kind of pushes everything back. But you know what you could do if you do have to wait to take the class? You know what classes you have to take. You can study that stuff now, so they'll be a breeze in your free time. Oh yeah, the one job didn't work out. Have you been looking? I feel like there should be more opportunities soon, right? There have to be a lot of look for some grants. There've got to be a lot of grants right now for you to take classes to join the workforce. You know, don't they always have those? I thought they always had those. Maybe you could GoFundMe. I'd contribute to a GoFundMe. Start a GoFundMe. Oh. I would think there'd have to be programs, and not just for the country you're in. I bet there's online stuff. You should really do a deep dive. I think everybody is in that same boat. Just so many people that they would need some help to up their skills just to get work right now, because the world has changed, obviously. Look, as much as I know, but the world's changed, so there've got to be these opportunities. Somebody's got to be helping people up their skills just so they could work from home. Think how many people don't have the ability to actually work from home. At least we're tech savvy in ways that maybe others aren't. I'm sure we are. I mean, I often assume everybody knows as much as I know about computers, but, and I don't, at times I feel like I know nothing. I feel like I know computers as long as they work for me. Oh, I agree. If you can afford the books, why not get a head start? I mean, it's sort of one of those things that you might as well use the time wisely, even if you can't take the class now. I think that's a good idea. Then you'll doubly know that knowledge and you'll sail through. They'll be, dang, she'd be smart. Oh, well, I'm sorry you're in that situation. That's not fun. That's not fun. But I hear you. I did have a time where I just felt like I had gotten into a dead end with the jobs I was doing. I used to work production on TV commercials and stuff in LA, and I just got burned out. So I left. I moved out of LA. And then I just found like, well, what skills do I have? All my skills were that. And I didn't want to do it anymore because it was massively stressful. And I didn't see the future. I mean, I saw where it could take me, and I didn't want that job. So yeah, I was in similar. And then so I got out, I had no skills, and I don't know, I just sort of just took whatever jobs I could get. And that I just did that for a while. And unfortunately, that didn't teach, none of those things became a career. So, and then I finally found that I'm like, what the heck? And then I had to start over. Then I had to go, like, I need more schooling. I had a college degree and it didn't matter. It didn't mean anything because I hadn't learned a trade. Sometimes I feel like trade schools are not a bad idea. And my only skills were to work in an office. And that's kind of, then you're constantly working at this lower level. To be someone's assistant. I wouldn't say secretary because I didn't really have I wasn't trained to be a secretary. To me, there was a real difference between a secretary and an assistant. Like, I could be an assistant. I could answer phones. I could type. I could set appointments. I could, look at contracts, whatever they needed you to do. I could do that kind of stuff. But if they wanted someone to like take dictation, my writing skills I felt were always used, but never gave you the credit for it. Like, I could write great letters for my bosses, and I could do stuff like that, but no one wants to hire you for your writing. That's a sad thing. I did briefly work for somebody that did a lot of PR and found out that I don't like PR writing. That is the writing they will pay you for, but that's like, sorry, I didn't like it. I like fiction. Or true life, turning into basically, I was reading, I saw a really good, The Courier. Have you seen that movie with Benedict Cumberbatch? That I thought it was really a good story, and it was, based on a true story. But I always like to, after you hear based on a true story, I like to go read how close it was to a true story. And obviously the situation was the same, but no, there's a lot that happened in that movie that wasn't the truth. And I knew it when I was watching. I'm like, Rachel Brosnahan, can't say her name right, but from The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, she's in it, and she plays a CIA agent in the 60s, and she was like in charge of some of this. Whoa, everything just flashed. Did you see that? It still seems to be streaming. Say hello to your little one. Hi, little one. Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Freak out your kid because your camera, your laptop talks to her. Be nice to mom. One day you'll understand why you should. You won't understand now, but just be nice to mom. Anyway, let's see. As I write my true story, we are trying really hard to make it true, but it's got to be dramatic and interesting. I mean, this life is interesting, and you have to make up dialogue. I mean, I get one side of it, so I really feel like the guy that is our true life subject, I really feel like his voice will really sound like his voice, but you have to make up a lot of characters' voices. She jumped and looked at me. Here, let's do a high five. High five, Sarah. High five. Fist bump. Oh, hey, don't hit the screen, though. That'd be bad. All right. How much time we got left? Oh! 9 minutes-ish. I gotta focus. Let's see. Oh. I'm like, what word was I typing? Oh, see you guys. Not you guys, but Sarah and Allie. Have fun at the store. I wonder how you spell that. Guess I could look it up over here. Oh, okay. No, not that one. All right, what's going on? Ah. My laptop is not synced to my keyboard. Turn off Bluetooth. Bluetooth wireless keyboard. Connect. I mean, I did have it. I moved it for a while. Hello. Hello. Bueller. Bueller. Oh well, guess I was this one. Ah. Gotta write these down. Some terminology I need. feel like I'm really shaking the screen. Sorry. It's really not a dancing tune, but there you have. All right, that's the end of our first writing sprint. How'd you guys do? Boop, boop, boop. I hope you did well. It's time for some coffee. Oh, I forgot to put my light on. I can't turn my light on. I gotta plug it in. Is it funny to plug a light into a computer? Can she? Can she plug it in? There we go. Shazam! And coffee shall be here magically, thanks to the power of this Keurig machine. Can you smell it? It smells like coffee. So, how'd you do with your writing sprint? Hopefully, you did really well. Me? I'm getting into it. I need some terminology. This is the how do they do it scene. It's sort of important to set up what I can't talk to you about. I do want to mention my buddy Tim's book, Kotov Syndrome. It is still on a Goodreads giveaway, so feel free to hop over. I think that's until, I want to say July 2nd or 9th, or anyway, currently when I'm filming this, recording this, you can go and get Tim Boffman. I want to say Bauman. I think he corrected me. Tim Boffman. Do some people say Bauman? But it's not. It's Boffman. So go and get that giveaway. I mean, you know, it's giveaway. It's free. You could like get something really cool. Head on over. There's a link. There's a link somewhere down here in the YouTube description area. Yeah, have you used Goodreads at all for your books and your book promotion? That is, I'm assuming if you're writing, that maybe you have some books. If you do, even if you're traditionally published, you have to promote your books. Now, I don't know if a traditional publisher is, or even a boutique publisher, would be happy with you just going rogue and doing a giveaway, but you know, you could always ask. If you're like me and you're self-publishing, oh my gosh, the coffee is really smelling. Yeah, that's one area I just haven't I haven't looked into Goodreads, and I know that I shouldn't say I haven't. I did one giveaway, and I don't think anything came of it, unless I didn't follow up enough. All right, time to open the vault of my little fridge and get my creamer. Don't want to let all the cold out. Coffee and cream. Excuse me, my voice is gone. Coffee and cream. I forgot to bring my my cinnamon. I didn't bring cinnamon. Although this was donut shop coffee. Pretty good. Doesn't necessarily need it if you get the right amount of cream. Yum. That was the right amount. As I slurp it up. Ah! It's not good when you push your fridge. I don't want to push it off. I mean, that's kind of deep, but that would not be good to push your tiny fridge off its stand. I really like that. But, you know, it's just like a little toy. It seems like a kid's toy. All right. I'm bumping the water for the coffee. All right. Let's, I can't set a word count, but I would say within a 25-minute period, if you can write around 200, well, think about this. 250 words is what's on a page. If you type double-spaced, that's basically what you get. So you should be able, in 25 minutes, to write a scene of a story. So that would be like 3 pages. I don't know if I can write 3 pages. Let's try to write 3 pages. That's a lot. I'm asking a lot of you. But push yourself. It's good. It's good. It's good for you. All right. On your mark, get set, right. Swallow. This is our second 25-minute writing sprint. Yeah. Let's see. I am on page 5. So sorry. I really need like a cough thing. A cough mute. I was writing a bunch of notes though. So I need to get to page 8. All right, that's the goal. We're challenging us. I do want to type this real quick. Foils. All right, I know that sounded like I was doing a lot of typing, which I was, but it wasn't for... I just need to bookmark this. Lots of good info I need here for later. Cool. I might go back to it later. All right, I'm going to do... I'm jumping into the challenge now. Yeah, I'm definitely at page 5 with my notes. Most of this thing is notes so far. Sergio. Good morning. How you doing, man? I got a challenge going. 3 pages. Whatever you're working on, script or screen. Or outline. Don't want to leave that out. We're trying to do 3 pages. Which would be 250 times 3 words. Please don't make me do math. I likely have a computer here. I should be able to do that because 250 and 250. Oh, it's 750. I can do that in my brain. Wow. I was gonna just give up and just do it. Anyway, 750 words. Sounds like a lot, but that's 3 pages of, that's 3 pages. For those that are writing. For script pages, of course, that's not, you don't go by words. Do, 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 do. How's work? How's the new... Are you in the old job? Did you just go back to your old position? I know that the new one was closer to home, so do you get to at least stay there? Would that be odd? Anyway, I hope the transition to not being boss man has been okay for you. It sounds like a lot of change in such a short period of time. I'd imagine your head is spinning. Did you have a happy Father's Day? Yay! Hmm. Oh, wow. Well, Sergio, I agree. It's totally their loss. And I'm sure the numbers went up because of you. You know, whatever they were trying to make you do that was totally counterproductive to who you are as a person has to probably relate directly to productivity in people. If you have to be mean to people to make them work, they're not going to work that much. But if you were able to come in and have a more happy atmosphere or positive atmosphere, I think people want to work good, you know? I don't know your industry, but I'm really sorry that your way of doing things probably wasn't the corporate way. Their loss for sure, man. For sure. Okay, I just wrote something that could not stay there. You ever write a line and you're just like, no, I'll just put it here, but I gotta change that. That can't stay. That's just wrong. Okay. Hmm. time just go. Woohoo! All right, where did you get? Oh, I got to page 7. So I was a little off. Let's see. Finish your thoughts, though. Save your work. Let's see, because I was in the middle of thought. I could spell. Okay, I'm almost here. All right. So I got like into my 7. I was on page 7. And I will say that a lot of the stuff I've written, I'm just writing mostly the dialogue and the action part. So it would probably be about 10 pages or 11 if I wrote out all the action, which I'm not ready to do that. I just know what the action is, but the action requires a lot of research. Anyway, I hope you guys did really super with your page count or scene count, word count. I hope you made a good impact on your writing today. And it has launched your week in a positive way to be creative. And you can join me again on Friday, where I'll be coming to you from the road. Yes, it's time for me to get out there. So that'll be interesting. I don't know. Well, I do know where I'll be, but I'll keep that a secret until Friday. In the meantime, guys, be safe, be happy, be creative. And I'll check with you at the end of the week to see how things are.